Hello friends, welcome back. So in this video we will see another interesting topic, that is from characteristic function how to find mean value, mean square value and variance. So from the characteristic function we can find the moments, that is expectation of x power n, that is given by minus j whole power n dou power n by dou omega power n into phi x of omega, which is nothing but the characteristic function. After differentiating this, we have to substitute omega is equal to 0. So this is the expectation of x power n. We can find any moment. So this is the expression for nth moment of the random variable, nth moment of the random variable x. So from the characteristic function also we can find the moments of the random variable. So here the first one is mean. What is mean? Mean is represented with expectation of x. Expectation of x. That means here the value of n is 1. So we can get from this expression expectation of x minus j whole power n dou by dou omega of phi x of omega, and then omega is equal to 0. So our characteristic function is given as 1 by 1 minus j omega. So it is minus j dou by dou omega of 1 by 1 minus j omega. After differentiation we have to, at the end we have to substitute omega is equal to 0. So everyone knows d by dx of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square, minus 1 by x square. So we will use this one. So it is similar to this. So minus j into, so differentiation of this will be minus 1 by 1 minus j omega whole square. But this is, friends, it is not simply x. So here we are having something, so that we have to differentiate again with respect to omega. So omega is equal to 0. So if we differentiate 1, that will be 0. Differentiation of d by d omega of minus j omega will be simply minus j. So minus j. So this minus and this minus we can write plus j. So here if we differentiate this, differentiation of 1 is 0. Again differentiation of minus j omega with respect to omega will be minus j by 1 minus j omega whole square. So in this we have to substitute omega is equal to 0. Again if you multiply, j into j is j square. So minus j square by 1 minus j omega whole square, omega is equal to 0. So if you substitute omega is equal to 0 in this, again j square is minus 1, so minus into minus 1, 1 minus j 0 whole square. So minus into minus, it will be 1 divided by 1. So what is expectation of x? Expectation of x from the characteristic function is, it is 1. So that is the mean value. Expectation of x is nothing but mean value. Next we will find mean square value. Square Mean square Mean square value is nothing but expectation of x square. So here n will be 2. So if here n will be 2. So what is expectation of x square expression? Minus j whole square dou square by dou omega square phi x of omega, and we have to substitute again omega is equal to 0. So this we can write as we have found out expectation of x already. So this we can write minus j dou by dou omega as one term, and again minus j dou by dou omega of phi x of omega. So the above this expression I am writing 1 minus j dou by dou omega here, and another minus j dou by dou omega of phi x of omega. So this thing we have already find out. This is nothing but expectation of x. So this is the expression. Before substituting omega is equal to 0, before substituting expectation of x will be 1 by 1 minus j omega whole square. Before substituting omega is equal to 0, so this is the expression. So I will use this expression here. So rather than differentiating again, I can use that minus j dou by dou omega into 1 by 1 minus j omega whole square. So after differentiation, this we will substitute omega is equal to 0. So we know d by dx of x power n is n into x power n minus 1. So now if we compare this, so this we can write minus j dou by dou omega into 1 minus j omega to the power minus 2. So here n is equal to minus 2. So if you take n is equal to minus 2, x power minus 2 into x power minus 2 minus 1. Minus 2 minus 1 means minus 3. So this we can write as minus 2 by x cube. So d by dx of 1 by x square is 2 minus 2 by x cube. We will use this result here. So minus j into this will be minus 2 by 1 minus j omega whole cube into dou by dou omega of 1 minus j omega. Omega is equal to 0 because this is not simply x, this is having something. So that's why again we have to differentiate with respect to omega. So here minus into minus, it will be 2j by 1 minus j omega whole cube, and this will be differentiation of 1 is 0, and differentiation of this will give you another minus j, and here we have to substitute omega is equal to 0. Again j into j is j square, that j square is minus 1, or if we write another step minus 2j square by 1 minus j omega whole cube, omega is equal to 0. j square means minus 1. So minus minus will get cancelled. 2 by 1 minus j omega whole cube. In this we have to substitute omega is equal to 0. So if you substitute omega is equal to 0, 2 by 1 minus j into 0 whole cube. So this will be 2. Expectation of x square, that is nothing but mean square value. Mean square value is expectation of x square is 2. Now in the problem we were asked to find the variance also. Variance is denoted with sigma x square. Its expression is expectation of x square minus expectation of x whole square. We found out expectation of x square. Also we found expectation of x. Expectation of x is 1. Now we will substitute both the values. So 2 minus expectation of 1, x is 1. So whole square. So 2 minus 1 is 1. So variance is 1. Variance is 1. Right? So here for solving this problem we have to remember this expression, variance of x is expectation of x square minus expectation of x whole square. And the another important formula is this one, nth moment from the characteristic function. Nth moment from the characteristic function is expectation of x power n is equal to minus j whole power n, dou power n by dou omega power n, phi x of omega, and omega is equal to 0. So if you take n is equal to 1, we will get the mean value. And if we take n is equal to 2, we will get mean square value, that is nothing but expectation of x square. So these are the things that we have to remember for solving this problem. I hope everyone able to understand the problem. So please go through this video entirely. So if you have any doubts, you please comment in the comment section. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please subscribe to my channel, share with your friends. Thank you.